Before you give up on God, watch this.
Maybe your faith feels weak right now.
Maybe you've prayed, you've waited, and you're tired of wondering when things will change.
You may even be asking, where is God? But before you quit, look at the people in the Bible who went through moments when they felt like giving up.
First, look at Elijah.
Elijah was a prophet of God, but even he reached a moment of deep discouragement.
In 1 Kings 19 verse 4, Elijah said, "It is enough. Now, O Lord, take away my life." Elijah had reached his limit.
But notice what God did.
God didn't condemn him.
In 1 Kings 19 verses 5 to 7, God provided Elijah with food, rest, and strength.
God knew Elijah was exhausted.
Sometimes, when your faith feels weak, you may think God is angry with you.
But remember Elijah.
God cared for him in his weakest moment and continued to give him purpose.
Now look at David.
David experienced betrayal, fear, and exhaustion.
In Psalm 13 verse 1, David cried, "How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord?"
Forever. David felt forgotten.
But here's what makes his story powerful. He kept talking to God.
He didn't hide his pain.
He brought his questions directly to God.
And later in the same psalm, David said, "But I have trusted in thy mercy." David's circumstances had not immediately changed.
But his heart began turning from despair back toward trust.
That teaches us something important. You don't have to hide your struggles from God.
You can be honest with him.
You can tell him you're tired.
You can tell him you're confused.
You can tell him you don't understand.
Just don't stop talking to him.
And then there's Peter.
Peter denied Jesus 3 times.
After realizing what he had done, Luke 22 verse 62 says, "And he went out and wept bitterly." Peter failed badly.
And failure can make you want to quit.
Maybe you've made mistakes too.
Maybe you're thinking, "I've failed God too many times." But Peter's story didn't end with his failure.
Jesus didn't give up on him.
After the resurrection, Jesus met Peter again.
In John 21, Jesus restored him and gave him responsibility to care for his people.
Peter's failure wasn't the final chapter.
And neither is yours.
So if your faith feels weak today, remember Elijah.
God cared for him when he was exhausted.
Remember David.
He kept talking to God even when he felt forgotten.
And remember Peter.
Jesus restored him after he failed.
Isaiah 40 verse 29 says, "He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength." So rest in God.
Be honest with him.
And keep walking with him.
You may not understand what God is doing right now.
But your current struggle doesn't mean God is finished with you.
God is not done with you.
So before you give up, pray again.
Trust again.
Take one more step.
Because the chapter you're living through right now may not be the end of your story.
So before you give up on God, remember Elijah, David, and Peter.
They all faced moments when their faith was tested, but God was not finished with any of them.
And maybe God isn't finished with you either.
But that leaves us with one difficult question. If God is good, if he loves us, and if he hears our prayers, then why do bad things happen to good people?
Is there a reason God allows suffering?
And what does the Bible actually say about it?
The answer may be different from what you expect.
So don't miss the next video. Why do bad things happen to good people? Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it.
Before you give up on God, watch the next one.